In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can manage your container on your instance of PHP Cloud. And so we see a list here of an individual container we have, and to create our container, we're going to click on the Create Container link. You should also be getting this form coming up when you first log on to phpcloud.com. We give it a container name, give it a password. We select the type of container version we want to use, either PHP 5.3 or 5.4. We can select which debugger we want to use. And if you intend to send email, you can also configure your outgoing email server. You can specify Gmail, Yahoo, or Windows Live Hotmail, or you can use your own email server. For simple test applications, you can do this. So I can put in simply eSchrade.com for my address. If I have some sort of security method, I can put that in there. But for mine, I can send to any email on the eSchrade.com domain. I'll click on Create Container, and what this is going to do is it's going to create an instance of Zend server, your database, and a number of different applications on your PHP Cloud instance. This way you can work with this container in a distinct fashion from the other containers that you may have on your system. My container is now up, and you'll see I have a default application there with a Git repository turned on. I can click on this and it'll bring up just a blank container. From there, you can also manage your container. You can go to a list of individual applications that you can then deploy on your container. These are some of the default applications that we have at this time. We can also go to our database to manage our database. By default, you can use phpMyAdmin, and if we click on that, you'll have a connection here to your container database available to you. From there, you can go to your container control if you want to reset your container, which basically means that you go to a blank instance. And if you are done with your container, you can also delete it by typing your Zend.com password and clicking on Delete. From here, you can go to Configuration. You can set your container password. You can also set your outbound email settings, which have been saved. You can also select which debugger extension you're going to be using, so you can change this on the fly in your container. And you can also see some information about your container, such as the template version you're using, which version of Zend server you're using, your PHP version, and so on and so forth. Also in your container, you can click on this Access Zend server link, and you'll get access to your unique instance of Zend server for your container.